Good afternoon, Lumineers. Um, Here again with you. Did a couple of LGS events recently, and I'm just going to talk about those today. First off, just going to talk about the mat again because I absolutely love it. Um, Wish I did have the tank to mess loose because I did a full play set of the promo tank, but I can't really find it anywhere, so that's all right. Yeah, so I found a LGS that does weekly Lorcana League, and I went last week, and then I went this week. And last week was a special event. They did monocolor core constructed. Very interesting. It was my first time going, and I did a um, mono amber because I did not want to take apart the decks that I had already built. And I had a good time. Didn't really do, but it was a really good introduction to, how they run things and how they play, and it's really fun. Everyone there is super nice and welcoming. Um, Highly recommend checking out your local LGS for some casual weekly play because it's fun. I know the set championships are coming up for well in January. Hopefully, I can go to at least one. I would like to go to two, but we shall see. But this week it was just typical core constructed, and, and I mean a pack. We do best of twos, and we did 4 rounds. I went 1-1, 1-1, 2-0, and then 0-2, and I got pseudo fifth, so technically sixth, but the host doesn't count himself, and I ended up winning a pack. So we will get to that in a minute. I'm just going to go through and show you guys my deck and, what I would like for it to end coming, because I do very much like Steel as an archetype. And if I can make this deck better, then I would very, very much like to do so. There's a lot of cards in here that are actual just placeholders, like that Twin Fire right there, these Coconut Baskets, Maui's Place of Exile. Auroras are technically placeholders, but they work off of this Cinderella that I'm about to pull up my 4 costs, because, it's definitely not anyone to the tier 1 blue steel control, but it is still very fun. Hopefully we are back. I'm going to go back to the 1 cost because I don't know where I left off. Starting off with Sultan, he is just a placeholder for now, but he quests for 2, so if I can turn him sideways once, he does his job just for now. Jasmine, super cool if I can get the damage off, but if she comes in game and I have my Cinderella out, then that's free ink, and that's cool. Developer Brains, those are staying. Captain Hooks, those are staying. Milans, those are staying. These will just switch out for whenever those. Atlantean Crystal, it's a placeholder. One I can get, and then the Resist has actually come in super clutch in these current games. Is it meta? No, I do not think so. 1 jump aheads, they're the only turn 2 ramp I currently have. They come in very handy. Black Herons are staying because it's a 3/3 body on 2, and you can ink it. Very nice. Aura, technically a placeholder, but I think, like I said earlier, with the Cinderella, it procs, so that's more free ink, and I can also ink her. She quests for 2. Not terrible. Maui's Place of Exile, it's a placeholder. Coconut's Basket's placeholder. Twin Fire placeholder. I've got some other stuff to get, some more Cinderellas, some more turn 2 ramps like Sail the Azurite Seas. So it's a work in progress. Alice, another placeholder. Kristoff, actually, I do very much enjoy because he's kind of busted if you can actually even just turn him sideways once. So you boost him, you quest for 2, and you get a free ink. That's, a simple, easy way to get, 5 on 3. No, 5 on 4, 6 on 4, depending on where you're at. Hercules, just a nice little bodyguard for a placeholder. For Tinkerbells, actually, these are going to stay for me. I very much enjoy. I just need 2 more of them because with the Tink that I showed you guys earlier, I can shift it on 4, and this one specifically helps me fix my hand. You know, draw a card, choose and discard a card, that typical steal thing. I very much enjoy it. The promo Tinkerbell is actually like my favorite card in Lorcana so far, so you know, I'm enjoying it. And then these Mickey Mouses are placeholders for my ramp because I don't have very much, but you know, I prefer this because it just straight from the top of the deck, easy peasy, you know, more 5 on 6 on 4 if I can get it that way. Cinderella, of course, she's goated. Fills are placeholders. They just come in clutch when I play some of my other heroes every now and again, but otherwise it's an inkable card. I definitely need more of these. So when I unpack here in a minute, I'm really hoping at least one of them are in there because it would just help out a lot. I don't have any spooky sites yet, so these are coming in clutch for now. I would like to switch out some of these for at least 1 or 2 spooky sites because my current LGS meta has a lot of, 3 ink or less on the table. So we come in clutch a lot. Actually, last night when we were playing, somebody got spooky sighted for 7. 7 of their characters were 3 costs, and they all went to the inkwell. So, yeah, definitely need to pick some of those up. Headless Horsemen's, they're just really good 4/4 bodyguard on 4, and I can ink them. And then Hercules to proc the fill, and then also he's a 4/4 2-body challenger. So, you know, not too bad. Moving on to the more beefy side of the deck. Got my 5 costs, 6 costs, 7 costs, 8 costs, and my 10 costs. Starting up 5 costs. You know, Baymax is just a really cool body. He's probably just going to stay in the longest just because bumps in clutch. Being able to drop and remove damage and then continue to remove damage is incredible, especially when I'm challenging with Robin Hood. When he banishes, I gain 2 lore. And then to proc even more, I got the Plutos. So those are fun. And then these are placeholders for now, but they're just some big body placeholders, which actually come in clutch a lot. Bodyguard is becoming a very, very favorite keyword of mine so far, along with Shift. I'm a very, very big fan of Shift. Coming back to my favorite card, she's just a menace, and I absolutely love it. I can't wait to play this deck some more. Down in New Orleans actually helped me out a lot last night. It's probably going to stay in just as long as Baymax because I just get to play stuff for free. And then the 4 Hades, very proud of. Those are done. Playset's done. This is a placeholder for now. It is very annoying to deal with currently, but it helps out when it can. Dig a little deeper is actually the thing that helped me out the most out of all of those because I get to pick the best 2 out of 7, and I get to sing together. And then until I get some more Thurless Thunderbolts or Strength of Raging Fires, these are in there because I don't have any way of clearing the board other than challenging. And it's really fun to drop this on the table and watch the faces of my opponent when they go, "Oh, that's Mob Song." So yeah, very, very much a fan of the deck that I built. It was super fun to play last night. And I will keep you updated on how it goes throughout the rest of the weeks. But without further ado, let's crack this pack if I can actually get it open. You know, there it goes. There it is. Wonderful. Okay. Right. Not a big Emerald player, but he's cool. That's new. For me, at least. It's interesting. I just traded away my Dona for some Hades. That's okay. Ooh, it's also very interesting. And interesting. Cool. Well, that was great. Thank you all for joining. It was really fun. And stay tuned for next week when I come back from another LGS.